In the past year, as we've all spent more time in our homes than ever before, we've had to develop new habits when it comes to gathering around the table. Today, I'll be checking in with three friends, Sarah Bray, Peti Lau, and Deborah Shearer, on the way the pandemic has them rethinking the role tabletop plays in their new normal at home. I'm Danielle Carrillos for Business of Home. Let's get started. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I am so excited to reconnect with Sarah Bray, a former magazine editor and design genius who has relocated to Bermuda and is making caftans out of vintage textiles. How has your entertaining style evolved with this move?
In New York City, I lived in such a small apartment, but I was able to create these dream tablescapes for my job. When I went to work as an editor at El Decor, House Beautiful, Veranda, and Town and Country, my job as an editor would be to go and call in all the best product from places like 41 Madison and style these dream tablescapes. So when I finally got to Bermuda and I actually had a table, it was like a fantasy. I finally got to actually set these dream tablescapes that I'd always wanted to, do for myself and for my own family and friends.
Are there any Bermudian entertaining customs that you have embraced as your own?
Actually, in our yard, we have banana trees and loquat trees, and even this really amazing citrus tree called a Buddha's hand. So we make craft cocktails with these local fruits. I really like to mix and match with the glassware, and I collect glassware from all over. I'm super into colored glassware right now, and you'll see a lot of like pink glasses on my tablescapes or green or blue. And I think that's so fun to just add a bit of color and glassware onto the table.
Hi, Peti. It's so great to see you. I'm so excited to catch up with you. How have you been setting the table these days?
I have a rock collection. I love going and buying rocks and crystals and rocks. And I actually even started doing where I just had a little, just my friend and we ended up doing just like little votive candles. And then I had one little flower that I got from Trader Joe's, and then put like rocks all around about the dinner table, like stuff like that. Yeah, it's so fun. Like, I think it's just like using little things that you have, and even like sometimes going out and foraging little like plants and cutting them and making those little moments a little bit more special just creates like these memories. Because I think that's what it is. The intention is to really create moments that you cherish with your loved ones.
So many of us are not getting dressed as often. It feels like we're able to play at home with our tabletop.
So last night I actually had a pizza party, and like one of my inspirations is like, I love Vista Allegra's, like there's a whole collection with Christian Lacroix that he did, which is this fantasy. I'm obsessed with that collection because these beautiful plates are just like, it literally looks like an incredible, like magical, mystical, like animal kingdom. We're not going out anymore, so it's like bringing that fantasy inside.
Deborah, hello.
Hi, Danielle. How are you? It's so good to see you.
As you have been entertaining during the pandemic, what have you done to kind of adapt to this time?
So I think the answer to that is to do what you do. Do what you always did. It doesn't seem like it's such bad times, but it seems like, more good times.
How can we make the everyday a little more special?
First of all, break out the china and the glassware and linen napkins. One thing that I really love is, take the table to the great room and the family room and set it on the coffee table. Throw some pillows on the floor and serve dinner there.
As you have been entertaining during the pandemic, what have you done to kind of adapt to this time?
I like to set a bold table. So maybe, for some occasions I might go with the bold black and white, like with the Vista Allegra pattern that I love. I use a lot of Lenox in my settings, especially with, not so formal things, but they're doing a lot of casual dinnerware today. And that really fits in because, we're not using all the fine china all the time, but I encourage you to break it out.
Sarah, Peti, and Deborah, thanks so much for chatting with me today. Hopefully these conversations will inspire all of you to create your own special tablescapes at home too. For Business of Home, I'm Danielle Carrillos.